So now the thing is that when you are running this automation at any point of time in your automation, you can take the screenshot or you can capture the screenshot. So it is similar to the, you can say, the functionality of a print screen button. Okay, what is the functionality of print screen button? It captures the screenshot of the current screen, right? And also saves in the clipboard, right? So when you press click on the print screen, it actually captures the screenshot and captures in the memory in the form of clipboard. We already say that it is clipboard, and whenever you are going to make a control V, you can paste it anywhere. Yes or no?
Yes.
So now we are going to perform here, and we are going to perform the functionality of a screenshot after entering the first name. Okay, so how we are going to perform? So first of all, for that purpose, we have to take the help of a interface that is called take a screenshot. Okay, so we are creating a reference of take screenshot TSSS equal to, and because it is an interface, you can see here it is an interface, so we can't create an object of it, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So again, we are going to utilize a concept of Java that is called, kya bolte hain, when we are going to convert an object of one into the another type. That is
Cast.
that is called, you guys are actually preparing for the interview from the YouTube also, and that is typecasting. So we are going to convert the driver object into the take screenshot. Now in this way, we are not creating the object, actually we are converting the object or driver into the take screenshot. Now we are ready to go. We have a function TSS. It contains a function that is called get screenshot as. Okay, so this is the function. So in the function, what you have to pass output. This is the you can say there is a parameter you have to pass output dot. So you will able to see here, we are able to we are getting the option like base 64 bytes class and file. So you want to take the screenshot as a file. Yeah. So if you want to capture the screenshot just like a file object, you can use third option. Is it okay? So when you are using output.file, so your output will be in the form of file. Yes or no? So I'm going to store in a file object. Kisi ko bhi problem hai, anybody is getting any problem in understanding, you can tell me right now. This line is clear. We have converted the driver object into a take screenshot reference. Second, using take reference object, we have called the function get screenshot as, and we are passing the file as a output. Yes or no? So this code is equivalent to the print screen. Getting my point? This code is equivalent to clicking on print screen button. Is it okay? अब आप मुझे बताओ print screen button क्या करता है?
Will take the screenshot of current.
But after that you have to paste it somewhere. Then you will able to see. Yes or no? आपका control आपका memory में save हो जाता है. We call it clipboard. फिर हम उसे कहीं paste कर. You can take the. I will show you. I'm taking the screenshot. Print screen. अब देखो print screen. It has already taken the print screenshot. But first of all, we have to open a file like paintbrush, and then we make Control V. Yes or no? जब तक Control V नहीं किया, you will get the screenshot capture in the memory. No. Yes or no?
Yes.
तो आपने अगर ध्यान से देखा, what we have done? First of all, I open a paintbrush file, means I open a file, and in that file I just pasted the capture screenshot. Same thing we have to perform it here. This is the object which is in the memory. Now I will create a dedicated separate physical file, target file. So I'm going to create a separate file, like you can create any paintbrush file like PNG file, JPG file. How we are going to create? New file. In this way you create a new file, yes or no? And just give the path of the file. Path and the name. You want to give the path and you want to give the name of the file. So take the example, I want to create a file where indeed. Is it okay? Suppose मैं यहाँ पे एक file बनाना चाहता हूँ. So this is the path. Now tell me in the last. What name you want to give to your file? HARSHITA. Is it okay? I'm going to give the name of my file, Harshita.
Okay.
And which type of file you want to create? You want to create a PNG file, JPEG file, BMP file. Anybody file you want to create, just give the name with the extension. Is it okay? So ये line क्या करेगी? Tell me. What this line is going to do at runtime, line 126, it will create a physical file with the name of harshita.png. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now your work is done. You created a physical file. You capture the screenshot in the memory. Now you have to copy the data from the SRC and paste it in the target file. Yes or no?
Yes.
What I have to do? Target file is something like that. Screenshot capture, target, oh sorry, SRC file is the something that is captured in the clipboard. Target file is a physical file. Now I have to paste the data in the target file. So how you can paste it? There is a function files dot copy. So what is the two parameters? Source and destination. Are you able to see this one? From and to?
Yes.
So in from you pass source file. And where you want to paste? Target file. Yes or no? So it is asking for the throws or exception handling. For the timing, let me take throws. चलिए, अब देखते हैं क्या होगा. So after entering the first name, it should take the screenshot and it should save this location D Pradeep data with the name of harshita.png. Yes or no? So let me run it. Chali, go and check. Harshita, are you able to see this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? So trust me, people usually think about that this code is very, very complex. But trust me, if you are going to learn in my way, it is very easy. Tell me, it is very simple that you want to get the object of a screenshot. So you are using the concept of class cast typing. Class casting. Getting my point?
Yes.
So very simple. Now you got this one, you call a function, get a screenshot. Now you are interested in the file type, so give the output.file. You stored in a SRC file, and you can clearly give the example in the, you will never get anywhere this thing. You can get a confidence and clearly say in the interview, sir, this line is going to simulate the print screen. Getting my point? Now, I am going to create a physical file like this one. Target file, new, Pradeep data, harshita.png. Now, what is the left? Whatever you have captured in the SRC, just paste in the target file. So who is going to perform? File contains FILES. Files class contains a function that is called copy. Yes or no? Anybody have any question? Haji, yes or no?
We are good.
Yes.
Okay, now I am going to ask a question with all of you. So this is the code to capture the screenshot. Now I want to capture the screenshot after. I want to capture the screenshot after send first name. I want to capture the screenshot after the last name also. I want to capture the screenshot after the age also. Tell me, what code I should write it here? I want to see your understanding of Java. Tell me, क्या करना चाहिए हमें?
So loop.
No, I got your point. Loop, no. Why? Sorry, tell me. Tell me. चलिए मैं बताता हूँ. आप जो normally बंदा सोचेगा, what people are going to think about that. If you want to take the screenshot, let me write this code after last name also, and write this code after age also. Yes or no? And here you can give different name. Like take the example here. You can say we can give the name something like that. Harshita. Here can give the name Deepak. And here I can give the name something like, let me take my own name also, Pradeep. Yes or no?
Yes.
Suppose take the example, this code is good, but still there is a drawback in terms of performance. आप मुझे बता सकते हो इसमें जावा का कौन सा कॉन्सेप्ट हम यूज नहीं कर रहे that make our code better? Okay, tell me one thing. In the whole scenario, only this line is different. Yes or no? केवल ये
Yes.
code different है. Otherwise, we are going to use same code again and again. Yes or no?
Yes.
अगर हम इसमें बात करें, except the file name, we are using the same code and we are writing same code again and again. Yes or no?
Yes.
And what is the purpose of these all lines of code? To capture the screenshot. Yes or no?
Yes.
So Java says that if you are using any code that is going to be utilized multiple times, and multiple persons can use it. So that should be wrapped in a block, and that should be that should be exposed as a
All.
Function
function.
call.
अब बताओ कोई भी कोड बार बार यूज कर रहे हो, कोई कोड रीयूजेबल है, रिडंडेंसी को रिमूव करना, यू वांट टू रिमूव द रिडंडेंसी, you don't want to use, you don't want to write same code again, actually you should create a common function for that.
Common
Yes or no?
function, yes.
यही तो मैं पूछना चाह रहा था. Everything is not something like that. जावा को पढ़ने का एम ही क्या होता है? But otherwise people, why people, whenever people just directly go to the Selenium part में डायरेक्ट जाते हैं, what they lack, वो कोड ऐसे ही लिख देंगे. The code is that your code is good, but in terms of performance it is going to lack. और ऑटोमेशन में आप करते क्यों? What is the purpose of automation? To reduce the time of testing. Yes or no?
Yes.
आपका काम है ऑटोमेशन में टेस्टिंग में टाइम बचाना, आप टाइम और ज्यादा ले रहे हो. So the thing is that because you are not utilizing the each and every concept of the Java. So now what concept is going to help you? The concept is that function. Wherever you have a reusable code, actually you should create a function for that. I'm creating a function like public void. I'm giving the name capture screenshot. You can take any name, right?
Yes.
So now I've created the function. So now I'm going to copy this code. So I don't want to create the object of this. I don't want to create object to call this function. So I make it static. है ना? Static बना लेंगे तो हमें करना नहीं पड़ेगा. Yes or no? We can call it directly with the name of class. Yes or no?
Right.
है ना? And now I'm going to copy this code. Control X and paste it here. Now tell me one thing. This code is applicable. This code is applicable for every time it is going to be applicable. What thing is different? The name of the file. Yes or no? Yes or no? हमारा name of the file different होना चाहिए. Yes or no?
Right.
So actually what we should do, everybody when the person is going to call this function, he has a or she has an option to give the name or to give the name of the file as a parameter. So we will do one thing. We will make this function parameterized. Yes or no? तभी तो general
Yes.
बनेगा. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And now the thing is that whatever is the name of image, I'm going to put it here as a variable. But if I'm going to put a variable, if I will write it in this way, it will be treated as string. Yes or no? तो हम क्या करेंगे? Before the image name, I will wrap double quote and make a plus. So I've created this as a one string. Then it is going to add this image name, and after that again I'm going to add plus and this one. Who is not getting this point? किसको नहीं समझ में आ रहा मैंने क्या किया?
Repeat one more time.
Sorry?
Can you repeat one more time? Actually,
Yeah, I'm saying something like that. Take the example. Actually, I have given the complete path. D Pradeep data, and here I've used the harshita.png. So the whole thing was a string. Yes or no? So now I want to create a runtime string where the image name should be the same which is passed as a parameter. Getting my point? So मैंने क्या किया? I have actually wrapped this part in a string. Then I add a variable name, image name, and then I added double quotes.png. So runtime, what will happen? Tell me. अगर image name किसी ने हर्षिता दिया or somebody have given the image name Deepak. So this string going to be converted D Pradeep data / Deepak.png. Yes or no?
Yes.
है ना? आप इसको ऐसे if somebody is not getting, don't worry about that. Suppose take the example. मेरे पास I have written a string. Suppose str1. Okay, sorry, str1. So I'm going to write something like that. Pradeep. So I have another string like str2. Suppose this is null1. Now tell me one thing. I want to print something like that. SYSO. I want to print my something like Pradeep, and there should be a space, then there should be a null1. Getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
So actually, I don't want to print Pradeep and null1. I want to print the value like what is stored in the str1. Then there should be a space, and after that, I want to print the str2. Yes or no? तो कैसे प्रिंट करते हैं? str1 plus, then make a hard coded double quotes, then space. Yes or no? And then plus str2. Yes or no? तो क्या होगा? At runtime, this will be replaced by Pradeep. Plus, it will be concatenated with double quotes. Yes or no? And it will become Pradeep space. And Pradeep space will be concatenated with str2. So the output will be Pradeep space Nailwal. Yes or no?
Yes.
तो आप मुझे यहाँ पे ये भी बता सकते हो, can tell me the example. अगर मैं यहाँ पे इसको करूँ, so it is something like that. This is one string and your image name is, suppose it is Deepak. So at runtime what will happen? This will be concatenated with Deepak. So it will become this one, B colon Pradeep data and // Deepak. ये हो जाएगा, yes or no?
.png.
Yeah, because I'm just asking, because the thing is that when these two are going to be concatenated, when this will be concatenated, it will become Deepak, and when it is going to be concatenated with the last one, it will become .png. Yes or no? You got the point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
ठीक है, तो I have just used this code to make it dynamic. मैंने dynamic बोला कि whatever you want to put it here. Okay, now this thing is done. Only one thing is that we are, because before this code, we are using the every code in my main function. So that's why this driver was available. This driver was declared within the class. Yes or no?
Yes.
So now the thing is that whenever you are calling this function, you can do one thing. This is the best approach, that in your framework, you will declare that web driver as a part of your class property. Getting my point? आप कैसे declare करोगे इसे? As a class property. ठीक है? Because you are going to utilize web driver at several places. So it should not be used as just like a local variable within a function. Yes or no? ठीक है? Haji, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you can do this thing, you should do this. Otherwise, if you want to perform, you have another option also. You can go with this to declare it as a class level. This is the best one. Getting my point? Otherwise, you can do one thing. When you are calling the cap screenshot, you can pass this driver as a parameter also. Getting my point? But this is the best option. Now let me do this. Now tell me, I want to capture the screenshot. Where you want to capture the screenshot? After first name, what should I do? Simply call the function, yes or no, and pass the name of the image. I will pass the name of image on the basis of my test case. That will be good. Validate f name. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pehla test case ban jayega. Good. Now I'm going to call this. So you can see I have created the function. Now I don't need to write this code again. Anywhere you want to take the screenshot, simply call the function. One liner, yes or no? आसान हो गया? जब तक बोलूंगा nobody say yes or no.
Yes, Pradeep.
You
Yes.
guys are very naughty. Okay, you want, every time you want to listen my voice. You will not going to say that I'm getting. So now you can see I'm going to run this code. Yes or no? It's working. Validate first name. Yes. Validate last name. Yes. And validate age. Where is validate age? I'm not able to see. Validate age.
Yes.
Got it? Yes or no?
Yeah.
आपको जावा पढ़नी नहीं है. You don't need to only you can say just understand the Java. You have to apply the Java to make your code more good in terms of performance, in terms of look and feel. यही तो होगा. एक बंदा क्या करेगा? The person is going to write this line of 3 code 10 times और वो बोलेगा sir I have achieved the take screenshot. Another person in the interview saying that no I'm not going to write this code again. I will just create a function for that. I'm going to call it multiple times. So who is going to win the interview? Of course the second one. Yes or no? Because you have achieved the task. But who achieved the task in a proper manner? That is the more thing. Getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes.